What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. What do we got for this show tonight, huh? The night after Payback, and can this show be better than how the pay-per-views have been doing, better than the actual shows since last week? Can something different happen this week, huh? I don't know. Let's see here. But after 24 hours after Payback, we do kick it off with Randy Orton, who came out talking about he's got to be in this whole triple threat match, the triple threat into the main event, but he has to qualify for it and everything. But he talked about how, Drew McIntyre is not here, but he will have to defend his title at Clash of Champions. And he said, it's the one night a year where every title is defended. And this whole triple threat match, like I said before, he's going to be in for this whole number one contender thing. But Orton pretty much talked about how he kicked Drew McIntyre in the head 3 times last week, and that he deserves the WWE Championship, and that he's ran through many legends, how he's kicked in the head in these multiple accounted months, and McIntyre thinks he's entitled and thinks Orton has handed everything, but Orton says he's entitled and shouldn't have to face anyone to qualify for a match that I'm already entitled to. Orton pretty much said he will play the game, jump through hoops just to beat McIntyre. But he says the possibility that he may not even be healthy enough to defend his title at the pay-per-view. So Orton went on to say, it's good authority that, Drew we got together a couple of his buddies and they bonded over getting kicked in the skull, which it was a picture of McIntyre, Edge, Christian, Big Show, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, who didn't really sell that kick and whatnot, all sitting there photoshopped in a hospital bed together. It's ordinary. Says, I put all these men in the hospital. Dude, Shawn Michaels was back in about, a few days later for SummerSlam, the interview. So, he still didn't sell that kick. I'll say that. But Keith Lee came out, though, pretty much talking about his win last night on Orton, and Orton thinks he can amuse himself of what he's done the past few months on Raw, but Keith Lee pretty much says, he's doing his best to, Orton's doing his best to forget that Lee beat him last night. Keith Lee pretty much said that Orton might be the best to ever lace up a pair of boots, but he gave him no choice but to bask in his glory. Keith Lee pretty much went on McIntyre, for a long time. He considers someone he knows is a good friend. But he talked about how McIntyre is going to be cashing in a receipt on him. But next thing you know, Dolph Ziggler came out and attacked him then. Pretty much DDTing him, which obviously this was a qualifying match for this triple threat. Number one, I don't even know why Ziggler was even in this whole qualifying thing to begin with. Number one, what has Dolph Ziggler honestly done since the last time he had that WWE title match, which he didn't really, I don't even know why he got that to begin with also. But then again, has he just been hanging around Raw Underground a couple times? So why would he even need or even have a title shot? Makes no sense. This was just a way for Keith Lee to get a win. He won with the Spear Bomb. Match went on a bit kind of long, but he still won with the Spear Bomb. No, I don't think it should have took 11 minutes, but there you go. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler were being interviewed, becoming the new tag team champions until Asuka showed up. They pretty much looked pissed at Asuka. Jax got in her face after Asuka pretty much spun Baszler around. Asuka yelled and walked away then. After that, Adam Pearce, just like SmackDown, was telling security to watch out for Retribution last week since they messed up the main event. But they then went to Asuka, who was in the ring with Chari Caruso, pretty much being interviewed about all the people she's beaten to become champion, and that still no one is ready for Asuka. But Mickie James came out, pretty much said that she's a 6-time women's champion, and recognize greatness when she sees it, and that she's Asuka's one of the greatest women's champions of all time. But out of respect and everything, I want you to know that I'm coming for your title. Hopefully we can get an NXT TakeOver Toronto rematch between Asuka and Mickie James. That was a great match a few years ago. But Natalya and Lana came out, 2 people I don't really need to see on my TV right now, which talk about how Mickie James is cut in front of the line and everything, and that Mickie James is wearing the same gear since 1998, as Lana pretty much says she is the leader of the division, and you got go through Natalya. Next thing you know, Natalya and Lana end up attacking Asuka and Mickie James before going to commercial. Then, for some reason, we got Mickie James versus Lana. Why is this a match? Why is this even on my TV? I don't need to see this match. As my friend Kyle said tonight, Lana looked very stiff out there. Lana is horrible in the ring, and I don't even know why Mickie James had to carry this match or even do this match in general. But Mickie James won. Hopefully gets a somewhere near title shot against Asuka soon, because I don't need to see this feud between her and Lana and Natalya. It looks retarded. It looks stupid. No one wants to see it. Cedric Alexander was back in the Viking Raiders until that Demi girl showed up. Is she signed with the company or something? Because she's been there every week. They keep saying she was part of The Bachelor or something on ABC, but is she signed to a contract, or I don't know what's going on with that, because she's there every week. And talk about Cedric, that she was impressed that he joined a Hurt Business, and she still supports them. And then she kissed Hanson there on the cheek. Garza was in the back holding the rose, pretty much all pissed off then right after. Next, they got, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay getting ready for their tag match tonight against the Riot Squad. If they lose, they cannot be a team anymore, and they talked about how they were in high school together and dream becoming champions and whatnot, and at the Riot Squad are going to self-destruct. Randy Orton, I guess who was talking to Aleister Black in his room, came out to go against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens came out but got beat up by Aleister Black from behind. He ended up getting black masked. He's wanted to continue the match. Kevin Owens only hit like a couple chops, a punch, and Orton RKO'd him. Boom, squash match, which at least Owens has an out because Aleister Black attacked him. But yeah, Orton immediately won that match. Okay, RKO. Rey Mysterio, who was going to compete in this match tonight, will, I guess, being replaced by his son Dominic. I read his injury. I think it has to do with like a tricep injury or whatnot. But he had his wife Angie and his daughter Aaliyah with him. Pretty much the entire Mysterio family was there. Rey pretty much said it would mean the world for his son to beat Seth Rollins to qualify for this triple threat tonight. But his injuries happen. He's putting his son in place for him tonight. But Dominic saying he knows he's the underdog and everything, but he knows he can beat Seth Rollins, and he's got a 619 waiting for him. Next, MVP, Hurt Business, him and Shelton Benjamin in the ring for the VIP Lounge. Big things popping, little things stopping. First time ever Thunderdome with the VIP Lounge. MVP pretty much brought out Lashley, talked about how, he beat Apollo Crews, got the U.S. title back for the Hurt Business and everything, and now he's going to be fighting Apollo Crews in the Raw Underground tonight. But, we still got some unfinished business. We got a 6-man tag going on. Talked about Cedric Alexander when she came out. Hurt Business walked up to him. MVP, says, "So you ready to join? You had a change of heart?" But, Cedric said, hell no, he hasn't, and he ended up bringing the Viking Raiders out there, which ended up with Cedric pretty much getting a kick and rolling up MVP for the win. MVP did smile all right after then, pretty much leaving, but when they came back from commercial, the Hurt Business was beating the crap out of them until Crews and Ricochet came in. Honestly, I'm sick of seeing this whole Crews versus Hurt Business thing. I'm just waiting for Cedric Alexander to turn on him at this point. I just want Cedric to turn heel and join the Hurt Business. That's all I want to see, because that's obviously where this is going. Just pull the freaking trigger already, all right? People just really stop giving a crap about Ricochet, and I like Crews, but they gotta turn Cedric heel. They just got to, all right? They need to. This dude needs to go somewhere. I think turning heel is the best thing. Just pull the trigger already, all right? We just need to see it. That's all we need to know. The Riot Squad went against the Iconics. This match, if they lose, the team must disband. Obviously, the Riot Squad just came back. Iconics, I have not really cared for. I wasn't even the biggest fan of them in NXT, but main roster, they just got freaking annoying. I don't see where any of these women are really going to go. Peyton Royce may be a better chance, but if I had to be a betting person who could at least be something out of this, and, as a singles competitor, I give it to Peyton Royce. Billie Kay, good luck to you. That's all I got to say. Good luck to you. Peyton Royce, they seem to have something with her. Something. I'm not sure what all the way, but I'd have to probably go with her to be going somewhere as a singles competitor, but I never really gave a crap about this team that much to begin with, so it's kind of whatever. Next, though, I know Shane McMahon hyping up for the Raw Underground tonight. Seth Rollins came out then as he was pretty much still mad at Murphy about what happened last night and talk about taking that kick. And Rollins says, I can't have any mistakes, especially going for the WWE Championship. And I don't need you out here to screw it up. So he told him to get the hell up out of here. Ron says, leave. I don't want to see you out here again until you figure out what kind of man you are and what you stand for, what side history you want to be on. He slapped the hell out of Murphy in the back of his head before leaving. Murphy had turned back, but Dominic attacked him. Seth went against Dominic then, which, the match is okay. And I know Seth's carrying the guy throughout all this. And Dominic's working with someone big, so you know what they're doing and whatnot. Match wasn't bad or anything, and he still got hit with the 619 and a frog splash, and Rollins rolled out of it to get the curb stomp on him. A good match, not bad at all. It was pretty decent, all right? But we all knew Seth Rollins was going to go over Dominic, all right? But it wasn't bad. Next, though, we going back to the Raw Underground, folks. Titus O'Neil wants to fight. He's ready to fight tonight. And he beat up this one dude until some other guy stepped in. He beat him up. Him and Riddick Moss kind of went in on each other, pretty much fighting and whatnot, going to the outside of the ring, pretty much fighting back in. But Roderick Moss caught him with that knockout punch right there, beating Titus O'Neil. So Titus, he's out of catering. And he wanted to throw some hands tonight. He wanted to fight. He had a good fight out there, but he still got knocked out, though, okay? Of course, we got to get some 24/7 title stuff on here for some reason. Tozawa pulls up in his car. The ninjas are with him in his van. And whoever this person that was watching, the attendant or whatnot, which told him your name's on the list, and he got out. Truth rolled him up. I have no how many times he's champion. He threw the referee in there and abducted him, and another ninja chased the car. So I don't know, just more dumb bullshit. Okay. Next, Street Profits went against Garza and Almas. Tornado tag. Why is this feud continuing? I have zero freaking clue, and I wish it ended already. I don't need to see this anymore. But it ended up with this match having the lights going out, of course. Retribution came in. They beat everybody up. They even beat Zelina Vega up. It was like 3 women in all hood. So she tried to fight back. But they ended up taking her out too. So yeah, we get more of these Retribution guys just... I have no idea where this is going or when these people are going to be unmasked, but at least they saved us from seeing another tag team match from both of these two teams. I wish they move on to something different, because what other tag teams do you have? And I know you got some hiding around back there, but I'm sick of this feud, and like I said, Retribution beat them up, but I'm just sick of it, okay? And then, what's funny about all this? Adam Pearce just gets pissed at the security guys and then tell them all to get to their posts. It's too late for that now. The Retribution guys got in the arena. They beat up everybody. Security didn't do their job, and they got to the ring, and they messed up the tag match. So, what more can you say from this? All right, what? They were too late. So Adam Pearce looked like an idiot, and these security guards. Now you want to yell at them? Why don't you just send them out to the ring to help the Street Profits and Garza and Almas, huh? Why don't you send them out there then? Makes no sense in Vegas. So why get mad at them now? It's too late. But we went back to the Raw Underground. The Iconics were there, and they had Jessamine Duke beat some girl in there before this other person got in, and Marina Shafir got in the ring, or this fight arena, whatnot, and she pretty much took out this other woman quick. The Iconics looked like they were gonna get in there, but Peyton Royce threw Billie Kay into the ring, which, like I said, I guess they're really done as a team now. Billie Kay didn't know what to do. She got kicked to the ground, as Shane pretty much says, there's more Raw on the ground to come, okay? More Raw on the ground to come. Cedric, Cruz, and Ricochet then were pretty much going to Raw on the ground then. Talked about they're sick of everything the Hurt Business is doing. And, Benjamin made a wise decision to come against me. By the way, I thought it was going to be Lashley and Cruz. I mean, it's going to be Benjamin and Cruz. But Cruz says that, the old Cruz would have caved, but now this new Cruz won't stop. Ricochet, the MVP, doesn't know about friendship and everything. They're going to show what the stronger than any dollar amount then. They went to the door, and they were ready to go into the to the Raw Underground. Then they were there right after, which they did have Benjamin and Cruz fight, but they went out to the outside. Both teams started fighting each other then, but MVP and his crew, Hurt Business, stood tall once again. Raw Underground beating, Apollo Crews, Ricochet, and Cedric. So, yeah, they kicked these guys' asses again. What do I have to say from this? I don't know, but they beat the crap out of them. Garza was then pretty much talking to Demi Burnett, trying to get out of there. Pretty much says, why did you did kind of abandon everybody and whatnot. But Garza said, they didn't need me. They're trained fighters. They know what to do. But he couldn't forgive himself if he left her behind. Next thing you know, the Retribution guys went through some door and beat up this security dude. Garza ended up dipping up out of here, leaving her alone until she left too. Retribution stepped up here, basically saying, you better run and whatnot. But then we got into the main event between Randy Orton, Keith Lee, and Seth Rollins. Triple threat match. Obviously, we know who was going to win this match. It's not really much to say from here. You knew Orton was going to win this a mile away. I did kind of like how he just told Seth, like, hey, man, I already worked tonight, okay? You got this, man. I already worked tonight. I don't got to work again. But, as much I can't really say from this match. Like I said, Seth get the super kick. He tried to go for the curb stomp onto Keith Lee. Keith Lee hit him with the spirit bomb. Orton did the RKO on him and pretty much did this cool looking roll in to get the pin onto Seth Rollins, okay? So obviously Randy Orton will be going against Drew McIntyre at Clash of Champions for the WWE title. Keith Lee did not take the pinfall here, so he was protected. Seth did, so at least they're not pinning Keith Lee right now, because I was going to get worried that Orton was going to get his win back on him tonight, but he got his win onto Seth, so Keith Lee still being protected. They don't want to push him too fast for the title right now, but they are keeping Keith Lee in that main event slot picture right now when you think about it, okay? But it looks like it's somewhat getting better than, the horrible debut last week, but it's getting somewhat better, okay? But, yeah, that was the main event itself, though. Like I said, Orton getting the win. I will say two things before I go off this review. I heard the news today about Mauro Ranallo. I guess he's done with WWE and that they mutually parted ways, according to WWE. I don't know what the reason was behind that. We didn't see Mauro Ranallo at TakeOver or NXT last Wednesday, and they had Wade Barrett. I don't know what's going on with Ranallo or whatnot, but I guess apparently he is gone for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm sure he'll put out a statement in a few days. And, some people have been saying Mauro Ranallo probably should have left a while ago or whatnot, or just the stuff he's had to go through in WWE. I don't know what happened with the guy this time, okay? I know last time, because it was Corey Graves and he said something. Yes, the man has mental health issues and whatnot. He's bipolar, but, from the stuff this guy's had to deal with before, like the first time he was here with the whole JBL situation and then being on NXT. So I don't know what the real reason why Ranallo is gone. It does suck that he is gone. No, like I said, I've always enjoyed his commentary, okay? I'm sure he'll still be on, Bellator and whatever he's doing for HBO Boxing, but I am somewhat surprised in a way, not too surprised, but I just read, Mauro Ranallo's gone from WWE. I'm like, interesting. That's kind of strange. Then I'm reading today what Brock Lesnar is a free agent. In a perfect world, I'm sure people would not like to see Brock Lesnar back in the WWE for what? He's had 3-4 matches and we're paying this guy too much money for 3 matches and everything or whatnot, but I don't know if he really is gone and he's a free agent. Obviously, he would go back to UFC, but then again, that's depending on how much money people are going to offer him, okay? I know I like how people say, Brock Lesnar's going to go to AEW. You think AEW is about to put up that much money for Brock Lesnar? Don't get me wrong. Yes, the owners are, the son of a billionaire, Jacksonville Jaguars and whatnot, but I was reading someone that put some detail on there. I think Brock is just probably temporarily retiring. When the WWE or Vince needs him, they'll pay him any amount of money or some high amount that Brock can't refuse, and he will be back, okay? So, him being a free agent, I don't see where else he would have gone other back than the UFC, okay? That's all I can really say. I'm not saying because he's not going to go to really any other wrestling promotion, but I don't know. He'll possibly be back. Like I said, it depends on the money, and he'll be back from them. But his contract, they said, has expired today. Okay, so we'll see what goes on from that. But yeah, Ronaldo, though, I do want to see what's going on to why he has left the WWE, though. But I guess we'll figure out in a day or two. But other than that, though, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about Monday Night Raw tonight. Follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Like I said before, yes, check out my Payback review that was online last night. So please check out that video also with what we reviewed that show from yesterday. And the other review that is posted up on this site right now, okay? Other than that, though, that's my review of Monday Night Raw. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out. And we will be back tomorrow night for NXT, a special show on Tuesday, Super Tuesday, and of course we will have an Impact Wrestling review on that same night too. Hopefully if I do both of those reviews on the same night, okay? So yes, NXT not on Wednesday, will be on Tuesday, but yes, 2 shows to review. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow night. Peace.